If one night you looked up and saw the familiar pale disk in the sky replaced by a shimmering golden sphere, you might think it was a trick of your eyes. But in this imagined world, it's no illusion. The moon, our silent companion for billions of years, is made entirely of gold. Its surface glows faintly, reflecting sunlight like a giant treasure hanging in the night. From the very beginning of human history, such a moon would have changed everything. Ancient civilizations would not have written poetry about a silver moon, but about a golden crown of the sky. The myths of Egypt, Greece, China, and beyond would be filled with tales of gods forging the moon in divine furnaces. Wars might have been fought not for land, but for the power to reach that celestial fortune. The gold itself would have a surprising effect on space. Gold is much denser than rock, about twice as heavy, so a golden moon would have far more mass. This extra weight would pull more strongly on Earth, making tides dramatically higher. Coastal cities in our modern world might not exist at all. Ancient shorelines would have been reshaped constantly by powerful floods. Some places would have been uninhabitable, while others farther from the sea might have thrived. But the greatest change would come with the invention of space travel. Imagine the 1969 moon landing. But instead of gray dust and rocks, Neil Armstrong steps into a glittering golden landscape. A single scoop of moon dust could make him richer than any king in history. Entire nations would pour unimaginable resources into building rockets, not just for exploration, but for mining. A gold rush in space would begin, not with horses and wagons, but with rockets and lunar drilling machines. However, this would bring problems. Gold on Earth is valuable because it's rare. If billions of tons of gold suddenly became available from the moon, its value would crash. The global economy could collapse under the shock. Nations whose wealth depended on gold reserves would see their fortunes vanish overnight. Paradoxically, this treasure in the sky could make gold almost worthless. On a scientific level, a golden moon would also change its appearance in more dangerous ways. Gold is an excellent reflector of heat. When sunlight hit the moon, it would bounce light and heat back to Earth more strongly. Nights might not be as dark. The golden glow could light up the landscape almost like a second, smaller sun. But this extra heat could also disrupt climate patterns. Some regions could become warmer and drier, while others might see unpredictable weather changes. And then there's the question of stability. A moon made entirely of gold might not be able to form the same way our current moon did. If it somehow existed, its greater mass could pull itself slightly closer to Earth over millions of years, making tides even more extreme. In the worst case, it could spiral inward, eventually breaking apart under Earth's gravity, raining golden meteors onto our planet in a dazzling but catastrophic finale. Yet, even with the danger, people would still dream about it. In every city, artists would paint the golden moon over rooftops. Lovers would walk under its glow, imagining its riches. Children would tell stories about flying there to pick golden stones and bring them home in their pockets. And maybe, just maybe, humanity would learn that not all treasures are meant to be taken. Because sometimes, the most valuable things in the universe are the ones we can never truly own, only admire from afar.